Namaskar. You are watching your very favorite innovative talk show, Enriching Life. Enriching Life. Each one of us is interested to enrich our life. But how it can be? Enrichment is not a shortcut process. There is no formula for it. And we cannot have any sort of medicine for it, or we cannot purchase in the market. We have to learn and enrich. For learning, we should have the hunger for learning, attitude for learning. Hence, our effort to share these attitudes and to motivate everybody, listen, understand and realize the valueless life, the worth of life for enriching life. Today our topic is never give up. Never give up. The most interesting thing is that everybody talks on this. Never give up. Keep doing. Make all efforts. Never be negative. Be positive. But in most of the cases, after one or two or three trials, people give up. And they conclude very interesting things. Oh, it is not there in my destiny. Time is not suitable for me. And no, I cannot do it. Means underestimating self. No, I cannot do it. So many conclusions we come, but we do not realize the most important thing is that I will not give up. I will never give up till I get this success. I have few examples. Very successful person, Abdul Kalam, the ex-president of India. When he appeared the interview for pilot in defense, but he was rejected. But he didn't give up. Then tried other ends. How I can be? Amitabh Bachchan was rejected in audition of All India Radio. But you know where he is now. And let's go to America. And that Abraham Lincoln was defeated, even small corporator, something like that, very localized election. But he didn't give up. And he tried. At last he became the best president of America. So many things. Charlie Chaplin, when he started his show and went to so many studios, he was rejected. No, it does not have any meaning. Your talk cannot really create humor. But you know where Charlie Chaplin is? And Disneyland and a creative world. He was working in a newspaper, but he was terminated just because he was assigned that you don't have creativity. You don't have new ideas, generations. Harry Potter book. And the writer was rejected by so many publishers. But she didn't give up. And at last, we need not say what the Harry Potter book has reached. Millions of copies are sold. So many things. We have got many examples of successful people that if you go their background, the foundation you can find, but a very low status was there. So I need to describe so much of things, but one thing I can say, you read the life history of any successful persons, either the book or the article, or nowadays plenty available video clips on so many successful people, you can find the only secret is that they have never given up. This is the truth of life, that efforts, we have the control on efforts, but we don't have the control of the results. But if we focus on our effort, process, definitely the result, the success will come after us. And we realize it, but so many people just forget it. After one or two failures, they just feel like dejected, and they lose their confidence, and hence they forget the oath of never give up. But let me tell you why. What are the reasons why people give up? Though every day in WhatsApp, we are getting so many videos where the people have proved their worth, that they have not given up, so they have got the success. So many people, from birth, they don't have the legs and hands, still they have proved their worth. Somebody in accident lost his or her leg, but proved worth. They have never given up. We get so many videos, so many messages, but we read it, but we don't realize it. And while coming to practice in our life, we just after one or two, we have a setback. No, no. Immediately coming to a conclusion, no, it won't happen with me because I'm not destined to do. Then some people, they blame also the destiny, God. But anyhow, let me tell you, what are the reasons? Because most of us people want success overnight. Success overnight. When it doesn't happen, we get demotivated, we give up. And second thing is that most of the people, they always search for a comfortable way of getting the success. They are not prepared to face the risk, take the risk, face challenges, face hurdles, face criticism. Anybody who is doing a good work, you cannot always expect others will support you or others will motivate you, praise you. So whenever there is a challenge, hurdles, and also there is a way of, means chance of taking risk. No, I cannot take risk. But comfortable way never gives success. Those who have got the success, reach to the high success, they have faced lot many hurdles, lot many criticism, so much of challenges, but they gladly accept it because they know that where there is challenge, where is this hardship, definitely the success will come, even not today, tomorrow. Another thing is that so many people are so opportunist. They do not want to take any risk, but they want to do it by somebody, depending on others, outsourcing. This never happens. They feel they are clever, oversmart, overconfident. They want to get it done by somebody else, outsourcing. It never happens. It is you, I have to. If I want to win, I have to make effort, I have to run. If I want to participate in sports, being an athlete, run, I have to be on the track, I have to run, I have to prove it. It is the owning the responsibility of self. The most interesting is that so many people, they have the talent, they have the experience, but their past lapses, failures, rejection create a sense of fear and anxiety. In that I failed, so this won't happen. So they cannot have that strong willpower. They cannot nurture their self-confidence because it has to come from within. It cannot come from outside. Outside motivation is temporary, but the inspiration has to come inside. Yes, I will do it. But they are reminded of last week I failed, last year I failed. Then they will have all examples of failure of others. X failed, Y failed, Z failed, all gather. Oh, mind is disturbed, mind is polluted. So this is negative. And another thing is that so many people are having not good associations. They have negative people around them. They will demotivate. No, it's very difficult. Okay, you can try, but it may not happen. So the person who is motivating self to do it, he will not do it. So lack of self-confidence, lack of strong willpower, and again this negative attitude. All these factors get invited and pulls us back. That's the reason so many people have done. And we have seen in life, those talented people, once they get demotivated, depressed, and start underestimating self, nobody can do it. Because it is me only, I have to motivate myself, I have to push me, it is my decision, and decision has to be strong decision and bold decision. Now let's go to the process of getting success. So which is the path or process? If you go in that, we will not give up. The first thing is that for any work, let's take a very strong decision, positive and thoughtful decision. No casual decision, no superficial decision. I must do it. Then after the decision, set up the goal setting. The most important, this is my goal, I have to reach it. It is my goal. I have taken decision. Then convert that goal as your dream. It's my dream. Abdul Kalam had rightly told, if you have a dream in your life, real dream, true dream, so that you cannot sleep in the night, how to achieve it? So that when you fix your dream as your mission, then you forget the entire world, detach. Only one thing, I must do. Then plan it, your work plan, time plan, to schedule it, which is priority, which is important, which is urgent, and all those things you have to prepare it. Because every work needs a work plan with a deadline. These are the system. These are the process. We have to go through the process. And when you are going through the process, on each stage, we have to monitor ourselves, audit ourselves. Am I going in the right path? Am I talking on the right path? Or the direction is right? Because sometimes we are diverted. So we have to have the moment to moment monitoring and supervision of self. Fine. At the end, if we do not get the desired result, for example, we get the failure, accept it gladly with the positive, because that is the truth and that becomes the source of learning. So when you get failure, we get demotivated, depressed, because we are searching for perfection. So please remember, never search for perfection, search for excellence, search for excellence. When you search for excellence, so we are tuning our mind for anything worse that happens. So any failure, we accept it gladly and learn from that. And for learning, we must have the attitude of learning. We must create a hunger for learning. And learning never ends. So that's why that create a climate. We are motivated to keep doing, not to give up. That's the most important thing is that, and for this reason, every day before going to bed, we must have the self-audit, self-analysis of the entire day what we have done. So the mistakes we have done that day, the same mistake will not be repeated the next day. Again, enriching life. This comes to enriching life. So under any circumstances, any atmosphere, we are not going to be demotivated, depressed, and we are not going to give up. This attitude is that. And the last thing is that we must ensure that we must have that positive attitudes, creative attitudes, and very much is that we must have good association with us, good people with us, those who will motivate us and have spread positive signals. Those are the most important things. Good people around us, positive signal, positive thought, positive talk, positive discussion, that will create so many things out of nothing. That will create a person from zero to hero. So he will never, be sure, having this, he will never give up. I am sure now, after watching this video, you will never give up. If you feel that our effort of this innovative talk show is adding value to human being, please subscribe it, please spread it, and see that we are not giving up. See you next time. Thank you very much. Namaskar.